Hi, my name's Lesley.
My name is Kelly.
And today we'll be talking about music piracy statistics. Music piracy is the illegal copying or downloading of music without the consent of the copyright holder. It is a form of copyright infringement. The IFPI estimates that 20% of internet users regularly engage in music piracy. The RIAA estimates that music piracy has cost the music industry $12 billion and has lost 70,000 jobs. We wanted to see what the age demographics of people who pirate. So our first hypothesis is that there is a difference in the ages of people who pirate music and people who do not pirate music. The RIAA has proposed music subscription to music services as a proposed solution to stop music piracy. We wanted to see if this is in effect solution. So our second hypothesis is that piracy is dependent of paying for a subscription to a music service. A total of 46 people participated in the study. Participants voluntarily completed a short online survey which asked their age, whether or not they pirated music, and whether or not they paid for a music subscription service. Survey collection was chosen as the research instrument because it is anonymous and easily shared. We performed a 2-sample hypothesis test for hypothesis 1 and a test for independence for hypothesis 2. This is our data analysis for hypothesis 1. It shows our descriptive statistics.
So this is the 2-sample hypothesis test for hypothesis 1 curve with the critical values. The critical values is negative 1.68 and positive 1.68. The test statistic of negative 3.485 falls in the rejection zone. The p-value is 0.0011. Because the test statistic falls within the rejection zone, our decision is to reject H0. There is enough evidence to support the claim that there is a difference in the ages of people who pirate and people who do not pirate music. These are the observed values, expected values, and observed over expected squared over expected values for our test of independence. This is our test for independent sampling distribution curve with the chi-square critical value and test statistic. Our chi-square critical value was 3.841 and our test statistic was 0.01505. Because the test statistic 0.01505 does not fall in the rejection zone, our decision is to not reject H0. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that piracy is dependent of paying for a subscription to a music service.
So our discussion. Survey was distributed online to acquaintances, which may have resulted in a selection bias. We only asked our friends and not everyone, so it was exclusive to age and the people we knew. Self-reported survey may have resulted in a self-reported bias and skewed the validity of the results. There's no way to check if people lied on the survey. And most people might have reported otherwise as they didn't want to get in trouble. For a future study, we recommend an increased sample size and changing data collection methods to ensure less bias, so we get more accurate results and look at internet use instead, but that also includes invasion of privacy.
Some limitations to our study include the fact that only 26% of the people we surveyed used a music subscription service. This may not be representative of all the people who use a music subscription service, and thus may be the reason why we came to the conclusion of not rejecting H0 for hypothesis 2. These are our references.